Welcome back to the Foundation for Relationship. Once again, I'm your host, Vernon Tyrone, and we're talking about my people perish for lack of knowledge. I was just discussing before the break mothers and a child who can't agree on who's the parent. Once again, a child would say, you make me sick. Just total up disrespect. How could you tell your mother that she makes you sick? When you are the child and she's the mother. You know, Obviously there's definitely a lack of discipline and communication going on. And that communication has to be very clear that you understand that I am the parent and you are the child. I know a lot of times, parents don't want to, discipline the child by, giving them a whooping or spanking or something. But unfortunately, this is why we got so much problem with these kids nowadays. Where they're out running around, coming into people's windows at night, robbing them, carjacking them, out on the street corner selling drugs, up in the banks, liquor stores, gas stations, robbing people, killing people, innocent folks, and the whole nine. I personally think that this needs to come back to all the homes and even the schools because we've taken those things out. And unfortunately, it's not doing us any good. These kids are running around out of control. And, the cops are shooting them down dead in the streets every day. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know no other way. And it's really bad when you a young child getting shoot out in the street or even an adult because you're just out of control. But had you had some discipline in your life, you probably wouldn't be so bad. You know what I'm saying? And most of you probably still be alive and not in jail or 6 feet deep. So definitely I would say, you need to bring, that whooping back and allow parents to discipline their child, you know? Not saying, like I said, you don't have to be abusive, but sometimes you have to take that extra measure to get their attention because, they just wilding out. And some kids know. Some kids will tell their parent, you touch me, I tell the guidance council. I don't care, because they hear other kids say it, and that's one thing that kids do. They pick up things from the streets, which is very bad because your child can be a good child up until they start going to middle school and high school and they start hanging around the bad kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they the cool kids, but they're also the bad kids that are very disrespectful to their parents. And now, when they pick up those things, trust me when I tell you, those bad habits, they bring it home. You know what I'm saying? Because they're hanging around the bad kids. And when they bring it home, they're gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? And when they try you, they're gonna push you to the limit, until you crap, snackle, and pop. And that's just not something that you wanna engage into. Because like I said, yeah, like analogy, you're gonna perish. This relationship's gonna perish between you and your child. And that's just not something that you want to develop. You want to have a very loving and nurturing relationship with your child. But unfortunately, a lot of us, we do bump heads with these kids. You know what I'm saying? I've bumped heads with mine. But for the most part, they know. I'm daddy, and I don't play. You can mumble some of your breath, but hey, I ask you what you say, but dare not repeat it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't play that playing all that cuss music and not no. Mm-mm. And even if I listen to it, I'm the adult. I can do that. You the child, you can't do that. And I'm your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the parent. So at the end of the day, you're gonna respect me. Now you can listen to it, and maybe in your headphone or in your privacy, but not in mine. And I don't care how old you get. I'm always gonna be your daddy. And I'm always gonna be the parent. So you always gonna have a level of respect for me, just like you want me to have for you. So at the end of the day, that's the only way I roll. You respect me, I respect you. Because at the end of the day, respect will take you places that money won't. It'll get you things that money won't. Because the simple fact that you respect a man and a man will respect you. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?